What's going on, everybody? How are we doing today? Welcome back to another Thirsty Thursday. We're going to get this thing rolling here in just a few minutes. Tonight, we're going to be jam-packed full of content today. We will have my good friend over at ScorpionMetals will be in here to talk about his craft. We're going to learn a little bit about what he does, and he does it on different platforms and whatnot. And you know what? Maybe there might be something in there for you. It might be something that you might want to hit the man up for and learn about. We'll give him just a few minutes and we'll chat just a hair. We do have a couple of things tonight that we are going to do like we did last week. This week we're going to push. We are going to push all things country. Link is in the description. Dude is so close to 1K subs, and if we could do anything today, I would love to get all things country to 1K. And also, link is also in the description. Helvigen Heilung Valhalla is another channel that's pushing on the cusp of 100. You know, when we can try to push people over these little areas that they're trying to achieve, get them past some achievements, give them a little bit of help. It's always super cool. Just here in just a second, we'll grab our guest. I'm going to go through some of the chat and say hello. Tonight it's going to be awesome. Feel free to ask Greg any questions that you got about what he does, and hopefully we might make some connections tonight and find some new folks for our community, and maybe you guys might find a community that you like to go hang out with as well. Super nice guy. Going to blow it up here in just 2 seconds. Get through a few things here. Everybody had a long day today. I'm going to say hi to a few people really fast. Papa Ralph's Bill was early. Thank you, Bill. Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock is Bill's live stream. Always a good time in there. Our good friend Larry over in Australia. Good evening. No detecting for me on this beautiful sunny Friday. Today is a pupil-free today from school, so my daughter is at home with me. I am looking forward to joining you today. Cheers. Thanks, Larry. Much appreciated, bro. Definitely love it when you come in. Malcolm's Coins is in the house as well. What's up, Malcolm? Nice to see you. Kevin Hawthorne. Miss Kelly is in the house. Thank you very much. Much love to you. And we're going to go ahead here in just a second. I'm waiting. Keegan's here as well. Jason Fogel just in time. Yeah, we're gonna have a good one today. I'm not exactly 100% sure how this is going to play because, man, this guy does a little bit of everything. So we're going to figure it all out together. I'm going to go ahead and grab Greg. He's ready to rock.
Yes, lights.
Oh, there you are. I was.
Hey, what's going on?
You know, the first thing that I was talking about was the other day, and I think it was one of the first things I said to you on the phone was, I don't know if I have it in me to call a grown man Scorpion. So for lack of anything else, I'm going to call you Greg today, just because I don't want it to feel like you're a biker or nothing, or we're in some kind of a gang and we're out doing bad stuff.
Hi.
How are you, young man?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, you want to sit up here?
Yeah.
I'll be stealing my food, boy.
Hi.
Hello. We're
My
gonna
name
talk.
is Hudson.
What's that?
He said his name is Hunter. It's my
His name
one
is
of my
Hunter.
grandkids.
Yeah.
Hey, I like to mentally text, so we call that honey.
My sister is Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to be quiet. Sit here.
How old are you?
He wants to know how old you are. Do you know?
Did you
Can you tell him?
This is a hair dye, baby, 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 baby.
Hey, 4.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You got to tell them hi. You're good now.
Oh, man, you got to love them when they're young like that.
Oh, yeah, they're trip.
Absolutely. We're blowing through some of the chat, saying hi to some of the folks in here. Rob from Mainly Dirt Fishing dropped a $5 super chat. Rob, much respect, brother. If you haven't been over to Mainly Dirt Fishing lately, those premieres are starting to roll in again. Rob is putting out some content. Stop by over there and show the man some love as he starts to put his channel back out there. Let's go. Let's see. Where was I? Keegan right there is in the house. What's up, Keegan? Good to see you. Who's Jessica Barnell? Hello. There's Iron Antler Adventures. What's up, James? Tom Kingery. Hello. There's Helvigan Hailung Valhalla. He's running right at about 90 subscribers, somewhere in that ballpark. I think if somebody wants to post his link in here, we're going to push him to 100 today. It's a good goal to meet when you pass that 100 subs. And he runs live streams. They're usually a little late for my liking, but that's when he runs. So we're going to try to get him and All Things Country to pass some goals tonight. I am absolutely flying through the chat here so that I can get to our guest. What's up, Josh? 508.
Sorry, Mommy.
It's water.
Let's see, I think there's Miss Amanda just chilling. There's Rob again. Welcome. Kevin Fishes. Hey, Kevin Fishes is not too far away from here. He gets out there on the rivers and fishes near the dams. And it's an amazing channel. It's a really good channel. Every time he pops on, I like to stop in and say hello. The Michigan Magnet Man dropped 10 memberships. Thank you, Tanner. Everybody, FYI, tomorrow or next Thursday is members night. So if you were gifted one of those memberships, be sure to be in here next week because we'll be doing Amazon gift cards. All right. Where are we at? Weldon Carey's in the house. Welcome. I'm going to try to get down here fast. Hey, Chris is in the house. Chris is Show Me Treasures and More Than Art Glasses, his Etsy store. If you haven't been over there, we promoted through there last week. He's also marked down some of his art over there. So stop by in over there and check out More Than Art Glass on Etsy and give Chris some love. What is up, Jody? I see Dirt Devil Detecting. Welcome. I see Miss Angel. Thank you for posting links, Angel. And then I saw one more, and I'll get off this kick. Colonel's Collecting and Detecting. I missed you. Everybody else, I'll try to catch up as we roll along today. Man, this is so this is one of the things that one of the main reasons I invited you tonight was because I watch some of your stuff that you put over on all the formats, and I'm really curious about the 3D printing and stuff like that. Talk a little bit about what you do with your channel and what kind of products that you put out there for everybody else, and just let everybody kind of know what you're about.
Okay. Well, I do a whole lot of stuff. I do a lot of making coins for people, pour metals, mainly silver and copper. I do a lot of 3D printing. We're getting ready to start doing shirts and hats and mouse pads and different things like that. So if anybody needs anything, let us know. We're always expanding and learning new things. We consider this fun. And I like being able to make stuff for people that they can't find somewhere else.
So I watched you do some prints on the coins. How does that work? Is that all laser engraving?
Yes. So I have a 100-watt laser and a 50-watt laser both. And I don't know if any of y'all follow Cache Coffee, but I made this for them. They do stuff for their vets. See, maybe it'll focus a little better. but basically the vets can take their, we'll say, pew-pews and turn them in anytime they want to, and they'll keep them for them when they're filling down or whatever. So we made them a bunch of coins that they can give the vets to put in their pockets and stuff. That was my contribution to what they were already doing, so I didn't charge them anything for that. But we can put people's logos on stuff. We can do special, this is technically 2D. I haven't done a 3D yet, but I will before long. But we can do all kinds of stuff. Simple logos normally pretty easy. When you start doing stuff like this starts taking like 4 or 5 hours to do. So that can get pricey fast. I have a gentleman that he does a lot of silver pouring. So this is a North Carolina state he wanted me to print. It's so light over here you can't see that Tar Heels is written on there. I mean, we can 3D print all kinds of crazy stuff.
So yeah, with the 3D printing and then the coin engraving, do you buy blanks for the coins or do you melt down and make your own coins?
I buy blanks because they've got reeded edges and all. So if I made them myself, they wouldn't be reeded. Or if I actually bought the equipment to make them myself, that would be super expensive.
Yeah. So do you melt down? Do you have a forge and melt or?
Yes, I've got an electric forge that I do for small, stuff about yay big or whatever. And then I've got a big devil forge. The biggest thing I've poured was a 25-pound copper Batman bust. So it was just, basically here up, copper Batman. That was a little bit scary. That was back when I was starting, but you get a notion in your head, you want to do it. And I'm thinking, if I drop this, I'm not going to have feet left.
No, that's a trip. So, I mean, just in case anybody's interested, like if say somebody was in here wanted 5 logo coins on like the blanks for their channel in here, what does something like that run?
It depends on what you want it on. If you do copper, most time, if it's one-sided, it's like $5 each. If it's two-sided, it's $6 each. If you order 100 or more, even if they're two-sided, I drop the price to $5 each because that's getting to where I can make a little bit more profit. I try to keep everything as cheap as I can. If you go to like brass, like this, they're $6 and $7 a piece. These do come in capsules, so where the copper ones don't. So if you wanted them in a capsule, you can order your own and throw them in a capsule when you get them. Or I have started actually sealing most of my stuff. So there's a little bit of a shine on there. That's that sealant. So it won't tone and it helps protect it a little bit. So I've started doing that to kind of prolong the copper because the copper will, tarnish kind of fast. So
yeah, those when I see those sitting there like that, it reminds me of, whenever I'm out and about when we're traveling or whatever, we always run into military folks with their challenge coins. That's the first thing I think of when I see them, and that's what they look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we I got a couple in here that some of the guys had made, but I know that a lot of the online shops are a lot higher than that to make them. So that's really not a bad price at all.
Yeah, with me doing it with the laser, I can keep the price down. If you want it done with the acrylic in it and all that, it gets kind of pricey fast.
Oh, and time consuming, I assume, right?
Yeah.
So, and I'm stupid curious about everything. If you print out, if somebody ordered 20 of those coins and you go to print them out, how long does that take to do? A day, 2 days, what?
If it's 20, most time I can do it in a day. My 100-watt laser's down right now. Probably gonna be tomorrow before I work on it. The electric motor locked up on it on the side, so I've got to replace that and get it back up and going. But a lot of times a day, it depends upon my work schedule and what else is in front of, your order or whatever. But yeah, most of the time I try to turn it out within a day or two and get it in the mail.
Do you have somebody that you're working with on this?
Yeah, so this gentleman back here, he helps me with a whole lot of stuff. And then also, That's Right Recycling. He helps me with a lot of stuff too. So he's got a YouTube channel as well.
So you have, I know you have a Facebook, a TikTok, and you have several YouTube channels, correct?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir. I've got Silver Scorpion, which is my original channel that I started about stacking silver and stuff, and it's now kind of changed over to more of a being prepared. You know, what do you need for a storm or whatever? Where can you find the stuff? How can you use it? Silver is part of that, you know, in case there's a long-term issue or to protect your wealth. And that's kind of all what the Silver Scorpion channel is about. So I've got a Scrapping Scorpion channel where I just show people what's in stuff, how to take things apart, what's valuable, what's not valuable, that kind of thing. So here before long, I'll be recovering gold out of some of that stuff. I met another veteran in the area that is getting the licenses and all to do that. And I'm going to start sending my components to him to take that out. And then I also have this channel, which is ScorpionMetals, which is where I show most of my business stuff. Everything that I make, what it takes to make it, how long it takes to make it, you know, that kind of thing. That way people have something where they can see what has to be done to create, you know, what they ordered or and that kind of thing. Because I mean, you don't know if you're not creating it, if it's not something you do. So that gives them some idea of what goes into it and what has to be done and the equipment needed.
yeah. So the laser on the laser engraver, I watched you have to and I think if I think I saw it correctly, and maybe I might be mistaken. Sometimes you have to go over it more than once over an engraving to get it. I guess the depth that you're looking for. What's the what how does that work that way?
So you have frequency settings and power settings to do deep engraves, create the depth that you want, or the effect that you want. And then a lot of times you have to go back to a different setting to turn it dark or to clean it or whatever you're trying to do. And I thought it was kind of crazy when I ordered that first laser. I figured there'd be an instruction booklet, and there wasn't. You have to learn it on your own or pay somebody to teach you. And I've been paying a lot of people to teach me. So yeah, but I mean the 100-watt laser was like $10,000.
Oh dang!
Yeah, what it costs.
Wow, that's an investment for sure. Everybody, please today don't forget to smash that like. We will always do a giveaway if we hit 100. We've been getting really dang close, you guys. So if we get close tonight, we'll do one of those. Also, as well, don't forget All Things Country is like 19 or 20 subs away from 1,000. Let's try to help him out. And Valhalla, who is in the chat, is closing in on 100. Helvigen High Lung Valhalla is right at about 95 subscribers. So a little bit of love there. That first 100 is always the hardest. And if we can help somebody out today, that would be absolutely amazing. And today we're hanging out with Greg. He's from ScorpionMetals. If you've got anything that you're interested in or want to have him make for you, maybe a template or whatnot, feel free to hit him up. We're in here promoting, trying to help him improve his business, his YouTube, you know, all the stuff that he's trying to accomplish. And treasure hunters are really good for stuff like that. And I thought he'd make a great guest. So definitely want to do that. And thank you, Jason. Just got it subbed. And if anybody has any questions, just tag me in them so that I can look to the right and see it. And I will definitely acknowledge and ask.
And so that's something for you treasure hunters. You know, if you're picking up sterling silver rings or gold rings or stuff like that, if there's something that you want to turn it into, I can melt it and turn it into whatever it is. You know, if you want to wear it as a pendant on a necklace or give it to your grandkid because they love Batman or whatever, you know, I can melt it and turn it into that for you.
Malcolm wants to know if you do silver rounds.
Yes, I do.
See, there you go. So you say the laser doesn't come with any kind of instructions. So is it software based? How do you, I mean, I know it's a little difficult to completely explain, but
Yeah, so it's got software that you can put your stuff in, and it's got just massive amount of settings um, of different things that you can do and different things that you can change. But I've paid quite a bit of money for people to teach me, so that sets me ahead like 5 to 10 years instead of learning it myself. And what we basically go live and they're watching through the camera and they're changing the settings in my software and help save some of those settings, so I have like a baseline of where to start at on things and different things like that. So
yeah. So and then the 3D printing. Uh, how do you use that to make? What have you made for that for somebody in your community or somebody that's hit you up through the 3D printing? What's something that somebody's asked for?
I've made quite a few things because I've been doing all of this for a few years, but like the guy poured this helmet, and that's exactly what he asked for. And I normally get on the phone with people and talk to them, so they can see and have some idea of what things are costing and that kind of thing. I did a shield for them to go with this too. But basically, whatever they want, I try to figure out if I can do it. And I look around a little bit. If I can't do it, I'm not the best at building stuff, so most of the time I have to purchase somebody else's, or I may purchase two things and mod them to make them into what they want or that kind of thing. But I haven't figured out how to go into programs and build guys and stuff like that yet, and we're starting to kind of specialize a little bit and get, certain people do the 3D printing all the time. And that's two of my kids that handle that. And certain, like, I do most of the laser, and my wife's doing the shirts and, stuff like that. And we're all cross trained, so everybody knows how to do it in case somebody's out sick. But if they handle it most of the time, they know what they're doing, and it's easier for them to take care of it.
Yeah. So my friend Chris at Cavalry Relics is a fire chief. He wanted to know if you could do a fire helmet.
You want me to 3D print a fire helmet? Yes. If you want me to laser engrave the fire helmet, probably not. I could. If you mailed it to me, I could try.
So okay, there. So the laser engraver, do you have to come up with like a print to do that, or can you take a picture and design it yourself? How would that work if so,
Well, I've taken people's actual pictures, and I've got one coin that people's pictures show up great on. It looks silver, but it's actually like brass coated in silver and zinc, I think. People's pictures show up great in that. I take people's logos for their channels. I've done all kinds of different things. If they have a question, all they got to do is reach out. Even if it's something I don't normally do, if it's somewhere close to it, then I can normally make it happen. However, and I like to figure out how to do different things.
Yeah, definitely when we're finished today, I think I want to make some of those challenge coins with a logo on there, so I'll definitely hit you up for that.
Saw silver pendant. Yes, I can do silver pendants. I can anything. Multiple laser engraving. So your multicolor stuff, as I said, I've got that one coin. Some of it comes out okay, but most of my laser engraving right now is black and white and tones through them. So depending upon your artwork or who you had do your artwork and the colors that they use as to how it turns up. The Cache coffee round, that was a color logo. So you can see it's got coffee beans in it and the word coffee and, stuff like that. So it tones everything out, but some stuff, if it's too much, it's just too much. I've got a big copper bar because I pour metal. So I normally try stuff on that copper bar before I start putting it on coins, and I send them a picture, letting them see what it looks like and get them to okay it before I start, burning their coins out and stuff.
So you basically make a proof, so to speak, on blank copper like that. Dirt Devil detecting how do multicolor logos come out with a laser? And I'm going to assume it's tough.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about because I saw his comment. You know, some of them can be tough and some of them turn out great. You don't know till you try. Some of them I've sent to my art guy and he sent them back as black and white and they like that. But some of the colors just, they don't come out because all it can do is gray tone it.
Yeah, so like we were talking about the silver rounds and stuff like that. Um, I guess if people hand you, 925 silver, it's pretty easy to make a round. But if they was to hand you like silver coins that have a certain percentage of copper and stuff like that in them, is that okay to melt silver? Can you do that pretty well? Can you just clean out the impurities, or what do you do?
Normally I just leave it 925. Pulling the impurities out is actually more of a chemical thing that has to be done to separate it out, or you have to put it in a silver cell to remove the silver and leave the copper, and that can take time and money. So, if that's what they want, I mean, I can, but that's going to get kind of expensive. Normally, if they send me a couple rings or coins that are 925 or something that they found, I just melt it all and turn it into what they want, and they know it's stuff that they actually found, while treasure hunting and stuff.
Absolutely. All Things Country is in the house. Everybody, we're trying to push ATC to 1K today. He's really close. I think he was less than 20 last time I looked. Definitely wanted to try to help him out today he was over at Rachel's last night, in here today, trying to get him there. If you want to post that link and stop by and check out All Things Country, definitely want to see him hit 1K because that's such a huge goal for everybody. We got two in here, 100 and 1K. Those just seem like huge numbers for the YouTube community. So since we got a nice crowd tonight, let's try to hook them up just a little bit. The 3D printer, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's a lot that you can do for stuff like this stuff. I guess I was sitting there trying to think what would be something that you could do for like our community and stuff like that. But really, unless it's just a small, like a trinket or an idol or something like that, there's not a lot that's really it's good for, right?
And it kind of depends. I mean, I can 3D print stuff, important metal myself. I can 3D print things and paint them. I posted, a couple of those last couple of days on the platforms. It's just something you come up with and you got an idea. I more work off of other people's ideas. I don't necessarily come up with that much myself. I do some here and there, but I really like to do what somebody else wants.
Yeah, Don wants to show the coins again so that everybody can kind of get some idea.
So this is Cache Coffee. This one actually set for a long time before I sealed it, so it's a little bit dark, but it's the only one I have left. I had my, I guess, art guy make this to go on the back. So they pass these out to the veterans that come in their store. Stuff like this takes 3 or 4 hours a coin to do, so these get expensive, but we can get about as crazy as you want to get. This is considered 2D, but
how long does that one side there that with the crown and then the pattern behind it, what does something like that take to make? How long?
About 3 hours. For
And
somebody who's been doing it for a long time, about 3 hours. For me, probably 6. But most of the time, I don't charge for my time.
Yeah, that looks really, really nice right there. Is that a brass or a copper?
That's copper. Yeah, that's copper.
So something with that sort of design, if somebody was to make 10 or 20 of them, what is the charge for that?
Probably about $20 each.
Gotcha.
Just because I got to pay for the wear and tear on the laser and electricity, more than anything. And everything I make goes right back into the business. Like I said, we're not making any money, not yet. Maybe one day, but right now we're still consider ourselves on the learning curve, that kind of thing.
I can't believe I'm going to list this. All right, Kevin. All right, hear me out. I have ideas over here. Can you make a Hawk 2 around? You know, I didn't expect that from you.
But I've heard the Hawk to a Lady has started suing people for using her saying.
Oh, never mind. I will stop. I think she put herself out there. I've seen her all over the place, but I've seen people selling T-shirts on TikTok with her stuff on there. So yeah.
I try to stay away from, you know, stuff that may cause an issue.
Well, yeah, stealing somebody's content. I don't know if that's considered content or not, but I still think it's pretty funny that people are making money off of her. So I guess it is what it is. What's up, Brad? How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by.
And I know some of the folks in here, PA Patriot, I've seen Grandma Kelly, I saw Relic Reaper. You know, I know a few of the people in here.
Yeah, this is you know, I'll say it. I say it every week. It's a fantastic crowd. Most of the people in here, there is no BS in this channel. We don't have it. It's just good folks. I have very little problems in here, like some of the streams have, and I'm definitely blessed for that. We miss you too, Miss Sonia.
Yeah.
Dang, Chris, 10 away from 5K. Congratulations.
Nice.
I don't worry about subscribers. That's the last thing I'm worried about. I like doing the content. Let's see. Listen, there you go. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that that All Things Country is giving away a detector, a pinpointer, and headphones, and a digging tool shortly. So I'm sure that that's coming. I saw him say that the other day, and I don't like to mention it because then people just jump on board for the giveaway. But that's a huge giveaway for anybody to do. When you're giving away that much, there's a lot that goes into it. So that is very, very generous, dude. I'm sure everybody will appreciate that. I got a little behind on the chat. There's Mr. Dan right there. Dan's good people.
That's the other reason why I don't go live a lot. Either I forget that I'm live or I forget the chat. I can't do both.
You know, I try having like co-hosts and stuff like that, but I just get always so much into it. So I've got to try to do both at the same time, and it gets me a little bit in trouble. But I don't know how to shut up either. So what's up, Luis? Let's see. She has lawyers going after people making money off of her off the cuff remark. Yeah. I would just take my 5 minutes of fame and be done with it, but that's me. So what's the challenge coins, the 3D printing? You said you did some stuff with logos earlier. Was that on the coins or was that on other things? What's that about?
I've done it on coins, mainly coins. Yeah, I do a lot of coins. That's normally what somebody wants their logo on. As I said, we're supposed to be starting shirts soon. And that kind of thing. Sorry, my house.
You know, does the dog? You know, if you're not sitting there trying to do something on the computer, does the dog actually bark at that point? And
Mine do. It's around the clock. They're constantly playing and barking and.
What is up, Miss Rachel? Thank you for coming in.
Lord, hello.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Kevin. If you can't joke around, you got to be able to joke, and I just thought it was funny. That's why I put it up there. I didn't quite expect it out of you, but you know, it is what it is. Say Dan says he ordered so Dan got coins from you. Yeah. So how did those turn out, Mr. Dan? You can be on. Is it my voice or?
Anytime somebody walks in or out of my house, which they do around the clock, the dogs go off.
I got you. Yeah, everybody, just keep it in mind that if you want to see the coins or anything else again or ask questions, feel free to put them in the chat, tag me on there so that I kind of see it go by in red. Also, we're trying to get all things country and Helvigen, Heilung Valhalla to each to their next goals. I'd appreciate that. And if we can somehow make 100 likes in here tonight, looks like we're probably not going to get there, but that's okay. Yeah. We are almost halfway there. So yeah, we're almost halfway there and we're over halfway through the night. So it'll be close. Everybody kind of shows up later. How often do you post content? I mean, I know it seems like it's pretty regular.
Yeah, so it all depends. The Silver Scorpion channel, I've been posting my trailer build because I plan on start going to events and stuff. So I'm in with Signature Solar. I don't know. I work with them a little bit, and I'm showing off their stuff. They're more of a custom build company. So you order what you want, you put it together yourself. If you have questions, you can call them and ask them, and they'll help you. But that's kind of a DIY company is how they're set up. But yeah, I've been showing that like almost daily on the Silver Scorpion channel. What's the actual build is basically done. Now it's kind of moving the equipment in and bolting it down so it's not moving while I go down the road. But I want to start going to events and doing stuff for people, at events and all. So it just kind of, it's back and forth. It depends. Most of the content I show on most of the stuff I show on ScorpionMetals is stuff that I'm making for people. And I normally link them in the top so they get a notification that I posted their video. So if they have a YouTube channel or Instagram, I try to shout them out and let other people know in case they're interested in finding them, and show how it's made. So
for this travel trailer that you're building, is that a separate set of gear and it's just all custom builds like at trade shows and stuff?
Yes.
So that's got to be kind of tough, right?
Yeah, we've been working on that. How long we've been building that thing? Since almost the beginning of the year. So it's funny. I became friends with Scrapping with Grandpa, and I've been to his house a few times and hung out with him. And we've gone places and made videos and stuff. And he had a big 22-foot car hauler. He's like, I don't really need it anymore. So he sold it to me, and I brought it up here, and we stripped it out and insulated it and put walls up and all the solar stuff to run it, and even put a mini split in it, and then build our own cabinets and all that stuff. So
dang, so you're going full bore putting the ductless split in there, right? And have some AC.
I don't like to get hot.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that's pretty cool. And you say you're running that all off solar?
Yes, sir.
Whoa. So how many watts of power does it take to run that? I mean, or is it going to take?
Most of your campers are like a 30 amp plug. I have 50 amps in it. And it all depends upon what you want as to how you have to build it. But mine's set up at 50 amps. When the sun goes down, if for some reason I'm still running stuff and doing stuff and I'm drawing hard on the batteries, I've got a plug in the front where I can put just a regular 15 amp plug in the front, and it goes through a charger and comes out charging the batteries at 20 amps. So I can basically keep going, no problem. But it's kind of custom to each person. It depends on what you need or what you want. I am actually starting, I think I've put up 2 videos or maybe one, and the other one's getting ready to come out, where I started on a guy's house. He wanted solar, and he bought everything, and it got shipped, and I've gone over there and started. But it's gonna take a long time, because even though they ship you all of the stuff for solar, there's still other things you have to buy and make it through as you're building. Like, you don't want to just drop your lines in the ground from your panels to the house. You probably want to put it in conduit, and
right.
Just all the little things, and they add up. But
No, that's pretty awesome, actually. Angel wants to know what kind of dogs are running around that house.
Ooh, well, let's see. We've got a 3/4 husky with a quarter shepherd. We have a half husky, half shepherd. We have 2 Australian shepherd Great Pyrenees mixes. And we try to keep them tame. We don't normally have fights. They all like to play, but you know, we graze feed our dogs, so they don't get in fights over food. They know there's food there all the time. So when somebody else's comes in or whatever, or another family member brings theirs, they're happy to share their food with them. And
Yeah, a bunch of dogs sometimes can be a challenge. I got one, and he's a pain in the butt. He's a challenge too. So
every time I try to go somewhere, it's like they're herding me like a cow or something. I can't hardly move.
Can't get out of the house, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what else is next here. What's up, Buckle Boy? Good to see you. You and Jersey Ray chasing each other around the internet.
Yeah, that's something else I do. Business cards. Yeah, this is aluminum business card. So we can laser engrave those.
That's badass.
I've done a lot of COAs for people's metal pours. They order 10 or 15 at a time, certifying their metal pour as 999 fine, silver or copper, whatever. So I do a few of those for a few different metal artists that are out there. We are looking to be able to do vinyl, laser, and sublimation for tumblers and different things like that. So yeah, just like I said, if you have an idea and you want to know, hey, Angie and Rick, just call, just, shoot me an email, call, leave a comment on something, and I'll get to you and let you know if I can do it, or if I haven't already figured it out, I'll let you know that too, and let you know if I think I can figure it out or not. I actually 3D printed a big city for a guy, and it was so big I had to 3D print it in 5 separate pieces. It all slid together in the middle, and I had to cut out in the middle for a T2 arm, Terminator arm to sit in. And then he had me re-pour a 10-ounce silver bar for him and laser engrave his logos and all that stuff on there. And that had to sit in the hand. That took me a while to do.
Yeah, the 3D printer. I watch people. We got several friends in here that run them. I watch them on Snapchat of all places. Watch them with their 3D printers. Josh, I watch him play with his 508 magnets. It's really interesting watching that go down and stuff like that. Chris, Show Me Treasure gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much. Grandma Kelly gifted 10. Grandma Kelly, thank you very much. Next Thursday is members night, so everybody stop in for a chance to get an Amazon gift card.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hi. Are you back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Wayne's been a member for 19 months. Thank you very much. Also, yeah, I guess that's Randy Riddle's channel. He's in here usually over on the Facebook side, stopping in today. I know I modded him up, so you all can jump over and help his channel out as well. Let's see. There's Grandma Kelly. Grandma, thank you again for the 10. Like I said, next week's members night, get in here for your opportunity to win a gift card. We always have fun on the first Thursday of the month. Let's see. So, do you mostly use your channel for building your printer laser community? So she wants to know if you're trying to grow a community with at the same time.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do, is show people what I can make, and help build, the community from people running by and seeing it, and they're like, oh, I want something, so they add me and continue on. I'm hoping to eventually have a website, which somebody's supposed to be working on, but I haven't heard from them in a few weeks. but hopefully I can put a live link on there. And part of what I want to do is through that website, people can just jump in anytime we're going. I'll have 360 cameras up, and they can jump in and just kind of move around, zoom in and out, see what we're doing, that kind of thing. We'll see if it works out, but that's the plan right now.
Yeah, the websites are always fun. I don't ever seem like I ever put enough time into mine, but it is what it is. You take advantage of the time you have.
Yeah.
Let's see. Crazy about a Mercury. Miss Diana's got in here. Thank you very much. And I actually made it back to the bottom of the chat again. Man, you do all this stuff. What do you do for fun? What is your fun time?
This is fun to me. That's what I consider fun. Figuring out how to build stuff and make things is fun to me. And that's kind of why I started doing it, because there's people who are like, I don't know where I can get this done, or, they want to charge an arm and a leg for it, or, something like that. And I'm like, well, let me see what I can do. And I got to playing around with stuff. And I also do laser wood burns. I've done prom pictures on there and stuff like that for people. It's just, I like being able to create stuff for people that makes them happy.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the right tools. So, do you got a separate laser for your portable on your trailer, or?
Yeah, so the 50 watt will be in the trailer, because I'll be doing dog tags and probably not business cards, but maybe, you can't ever tell. A lot of coins and stuff like that. I'm looking at a CO2 laser, which will open up a whole nother avenue of being able to do leather and different plastics and stuff like that. And then I'll have a diode laser in there that I can do wood with and tumblers with, and then we'll have everything for making shirts and hats in there too. So yeah, we're kind of double all the equipment basically, and I've got a setup in the trailer and a setup in the basement here at the house.
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm still trying to figure out how you can. I mean, if just learning how to use them seems to be the learning curve seems to be pretty high, especially with the laser and the 3D printer. Do you have? I mean, do you set it up on a grid on a board that's mapped out, and then that's how it knows how to run, or do you have to actually program it to do everything?
You have to program it to do everything, every step of the way. It's just kind of, I don't know. It takes forever to learn. I mean, and I'm more of a hands-on person, so the laser kind of gives me a little bit of a hands-on feeling, because I feel like I'm creating it, even though I'm kind of doing it through a program. But at least I can see what's happening and try to make adjustments with it. Yeah, wood burns, we can do that. It all depends upon what size you want as to what the price is.
Yeah, Chris, I'll forward on Greg's contact information at the end of the stream tonight, since you want it for sure. Chris does glass.
Cool.
He makes marbles and stuff like that. It's really cool, and he has an Etsy store that we've been promoting in here as well. It's called More Than Just Art Glass.
Here you go.
So,
this one too.
oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
For each of the first one, it says mine.
Stop trying to do my baby away.
Oh,
So we ain't
Yeah.
3 weeks old.
And
oh my goodness, man!
there's two of them.
Oh,
Only one is mine.
oh, I'm so glad that my kids are grown.
He's not ours.
Yep, me too. But now my grandkids keep showing up.
Give me my baby. So I can feed him.
Grab that, babe.
Man, I'm telling you what, I've discouraged mine from having grandkids.
They're expensive.
And I'm telling you, yeah, definitely such a cutie, man. I love them when they're little. I just don't want any more of my own, for sure.
Yeah, me either. I do take in. We've taken in a couple teenagers that parents have kicked them out or whatever, and whatever. I'm not gonna leave them out there on the street.
No
so we
way.
try to help them and stuff, but it can.
Dan, have a great night. Thank you very much. Yeah, I can't kick nobody out in the cold. I could never do that. Actually, I would be happy if my kids were still here, honestly. What's up, Moto Mining? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Thank you very much. Got a shoddy internet connection tonight. Catch through some of this chat really fast.
So,
Yeah, I like it too, Angie.
Yeah, I like it, but sometimes I just kind of feel like I'm missing something, you know, when nobody's around or whatever. But I've started from military stuff. I've started having some anxiety issues and stuff. So keeping the volume down is kind of good for me.
Get to decompress a little bit. Grandkids are God gifts to you for not killing your children. I can't really complain with my kids, both of them. Well, most of you know my daughter because we do sports together, and my son, he's now out on his own, and he doesn't cause me any issues. And he was always a quiet kid growing up. It was never really problematic, other than trying to get him to do his schoolwork. I've been really lucky. You hear me knocking on wood because I've been very lucky.
Angie says, just don't burn the basement. Apparently she remembers me and Tommy in the basement. We were live pouring metal, and we dropped a crucible of hot liquid metal and set the basement on fire.
Yes.
So we had to
put that out, but
that's got to be no fun at all. We got a crucible at work. We melt down brass from from old locks and stuff like that. And one of the guys I work with, he dropped it on the ground outside, and I like to never. I thought it was something like I'd never seen. It is dangerous, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. Anybody got a live count on All Things Country and Valhalla's channels? I'd like to know where we sit because we're closing in. God, man, I think time goes by so fast when you get into these conversations.
It does.
An hour just blows through. Let's see. Doesn't look like we're gonna make. Doesn't look like we're gonna make the likes today. No big deal. Not worried about that. But I would like to see those two channels, how close we got. So let me go here and look really fast while we're sitting here. Valhalla is at 100 even. Congratulations. He likes to do live streams, and he usually does them late at night. So if you want to check out Valhalla, check him out. He runs a little bit of a vertical live at night. And let's see, All Things Country. Where did that channel go? I must have changed it. Thank you guys very much for helping Valhalla. There we go. And I see 1K subscribers for ATC All Things Country. Man, I feel like the night has been really good. We've helped two channels get to goals. I feel really good about that. So thank you guys very much tonight. Definitely appreciate that. You are most welcome. You guys are awesome. Thank you much for helping them. 2 days between Rachel and myself, we did really well for these two channels. So I feel good.
And I will tell y'all, I'm not scared to meet other YouTubers. I feel like that's gonna hit me in the back of the head.
Exactly.
I've met 10 or 15 different YouTubers. I've got, I don't know, 40 or 50 YouTubers' phone numbers, and work with people on anything they need.
Grandma Kelly, I will text you some contact information when we get off here tonight if you want it, for sure.
Grandma Kelly knows how to reach me. I think she was saying that for the chat. So it's scorpion.metals21@gmail. And it's posted on my YouTube channels. It's posted all over the place on all the other platforms, I believe. If you need something, just if you can't find the email, leave a comment. I normally see them, and I'll send you something or look you up or whatever.
Congratulations, Miss Angel 114. You're cruising. Where did that go? Marty. Hey, Shane, I guess I won the booby prize for IDing Patty D's mystery item. You did. So just so everybody knows, if you look, if anybody sends me a picture of something that they found or something that they need help IDing, I'm going to post those up on the community tab at least once or twice a week for several channels. If you want to show off a really awesome find, but don't really promote on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, send it to me. I'll put it up there and do a nice write-up for you. Also, if you got a mystery item like Patty Disharoon had, it was part of a creepy crawly mold from the 1960s, and Marty was first on the prize to ID what it was and was right on. Uh-oh. Hold on, Diana. Do you have the website? You don't have the website done yet. You're just running off of your Facebook and your YouTube, right?
Yeah. So it's ScorpionMetals on Facebook, ScorpionMetals on TikTok, ScorpionMetals on YouTube. It's SIL.VER Scorpion on Instagram. And if you find any of my YouTubes, I believe I've got all the others cross-referenced on the main page so you can find it. But yeah, I don't have a website yet. I show all that stuff as I make it on pretty much every platform.
Nope, go in the corner.
We hit some of our hottest days yet here today. It was still 90 degrees at 8 o'clock, so I know that it was hot today. Last 3 days have been scorchers.
I don't care.
Let's see. Miss Risha checking in over on the Facebook side. Thank you very much, Miss Risha. Everybody, like I said, we haven't done much promoting for the YouTube side or for the Facebook side today, but head over there and smash a like. I definitely appreciate it. Oh, no way. Had that item as a kid. I remember making that bone and nose thing. Still remember the smell. That's cool, Marty. I didn't know you figured out what it was because you had it. That's awesome. That thing was made in 1966, dude. You're showing some age. Don keeps posting ScorpionMetals links. Please check those out. That is the goal today. Make contact with Greg here if you want something made. Maybe it's a one-of-a-kind piece. Maybe it's something for channel promotion. But like I said, if we try to keep some of the stuff within the community, it's a good thing and it helps everybody. Mm-hmm. What is up, two brothers? There's Mark right there. Dude has amazing energy. I think I love his energy when he does his live streams more than just about anybody. Yeah, tagging. Also, congratulations again, you guys, for passing them goals today. It's just a stepping stone, man. You get one, you go for another. Yeah, everybody, please make sure we hit ScorpionMetals up. We're gonna close down just after an hour tonight. Trying to figure out here. I do want to do since everybody hung out and hung with this, and since a few have bailed, I think I'm going to go ahead and knock out. I think I'm going to go ahead and do an early gift card tonight, an Amazon gift card for everybody for hanging out. Let me get that set up, and we will give that away here shortly, and then we will call it a day. Since everybody hung out today, let me get it loaded up for a giveaway comment, and we'll just get that done. Whoops, I can't spell. Tonight's hashtag will be Hashtag Scorpion tonight. The choice will be you can have an Amazon gift card or a sticker pack with a mystery coin. Your choice. I'll let you guys pick whoever wins. Hashtag Scorpion. Let's get them in there. We'll get up to, if we can get it up to 30, we'll roll it because that's about where we're at tonight. So let's get some going in here and we'll roll this thing off here in a few minutes. You have your choice of a sticker pack with a mystery coin or a Amazon gift card. Let's go. Turtle the Fam. Nice to see you. It's been a minute. Thank you very much for commenting. I love channel names. I love what people think up. Expressions of the Outdoors. What's up, Wayne? Not Near Mint. What's going on? Thank you so much. Course 100 Angel. Two Brothers Magnet Fishing. Our good buddy Jim Steele. Come on, get him in there, guys. We're rolling. You guys are fast. You guys are blowing it up.
Yeah,
Chris,
I was looking at the chat. There's no way I could keep up with that.
You'd be surprised. You get a little bit of practice. I stopped looking at the camera a little bit, and I kind of just look over at the chat. So I'm kind of looking off into space, but I can keep up with both that way.
Hello?
Arky Treasure Hogs, Mr. Jody Mosby's in the house. You know what? The other day, I can't remember where I was at. I think I was out picking up some takeout, and I butt dialed Jody on Facebook. Don't know how I did it, and that was kind of embarrassing. He was like, "What the hell do you want?" I'm like, "I didn't know I called you." Miss Rachel, have a good night. Wednesday night shenanigans, usually at 8 o'clock unless she has a power outage. You lost 2 subs since live streaming? My subscribers go up and down all the time. It's pretty hilarious, actually.
Yeah, I'd say anybody that you added, make sure you go watch a video or two and hit that like so it'll actually stick, because if you just hit the sub button, that YouTube will kick it back off.
Absolutely. Yeah, Rob's got it. Hashtag Scorpion, get it in there. Sticker pack or gift card, man. I tell you what, I usually put a pretty good coin in it, but if Chris Show Me doesn't get his coin, I'm going to be a little bit upset. I'm going to have to call in and use some of that insurance that's on that mail. Oh, 8 was because of the power outage. You know what? Because I'm bouncing back and forth between you guys and Iron Antler on Wednesdays, so I don't know what starts when. I just know to go over. Not sure what you were doing, but it didn't sound legal. Listen, trying to order and get Chinese into the car, sometimes it's a little tough. But you got to have that egg drop soup, and you got to have. I like the old broccoli and chicken with the fried rice. It's pretty good.
Sesame chicken.
Oh, sesame chicken's good too. There we go. What's up, 7 Stacks? Hashtag Scorpion. We are at 35 entries, 38 in the chat. We're gonna roll this off here in about 2 minutes. Everybody, please take the time to stop by over at Scorpion's, one of his multiple outlets, and say hi. Say that you saw him here tonight. Show him a little bit of love. If you got something you're interested in, please leave him a comment. That's what he's here for. He's here to try to get better at his craft and make new friends and kind of keep it in the community.
Good to see you, 7 Stacks.
Yeah, 7 Stacks has been coming in here for a little while. Like it. What's up, Larry, from earlier? Turtle the Fan says vegetable chicken or vegetable beef for me. I like all of it. I can sit and eat Chinese food all day long. Yeah, I do love this metal detecting community. This group in here, it's very hodgepodge. You can tell that we get some stackers, We get some coin collectors. We get a lot of magnet fishing community comes in here. Very tight there. We get some prospectors as well. It's I call my community. It's the people in here. It's a very hodgepodge group. There's a lot of different types of folk that come in here, but it's generally pretty good people.
Grandma Kelly, you got an empty nest now, so you can go to bed whenever you want.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
I just want one.
Man, I can't remember the last time I was asleep at 7.
Most of the time, I'm just getting started at 7. That's, after supper, people start going to bed. That's when I start doing my work. Half the time, I'm up all night.
Microwave popcorn. I like microwave popcorn too. You know what? Chinese food doesn't seem to fill you up. I think it's because they put sugar in everything. That just sounds like blasphemy, Miss Kelly. Blasphemy. Snowman's in the house. Snowman hit hashtag Scorpion to be entered in an Amazon gift card or a sticker pack. We're getting ready to roll that off here in just a second. Oh, so it's not lost yet. Chris, only thing I'm worried about is the stickers are all replaceable that's in there. The coin, however, is not 100% replaceable. I mean, I can go get another one, but I aim for you to have that one. Keegan's in the house. Hashtag Scorpion. We're going to roll it here in just a second. Yeah, 7 right there. Member of the Heinz 57 community. A little of this and a little of that. I feel like that's what's in here every Thursday. I see a lot of people that are in different chats that don't come in here, and then I got a lot of people that bounce from different chats that do come here. So it is a hodgepodge. What is up, Johnny Knight? I like the logo for sure.
You get any on you?
And Miss Diana, we are a mixed bag of crazy is what we are.
That's kind of how I am too. I jump in and out of all kinds of communities. I like to learn stuff, and I can't read and learn it, but if I can watch and see, I can learn it. So
I like, for a person that I don't in my normal everyday life, I don't normally have a lot of regular friends. I'm pretty good at communicating with people, and I make friends well. It's just that, in my personal time, it's just usually family and just a few select friends. But in here, it's like I found so many people in here that I relate to, and it's so easy just to have a conversation. Let's see. All right, Danimal got in at the end there. We're gonna start it. We're gonna stop it right there. It's 10:07. We're gonna call it. We're gonna roll it up here. We got 38 entries. We got 42 in the chat. Hashtag Scorpion. What is up, Scuba Steve? Since Steve has the Kratos magnetic logo on there, Kratos is my favorite magnet as well. ORH12. If you want to buy a magnet with a very short discount code, for sure. Good luck, everybody. Here it goes. We're gonna roll this thing out. But remember, you must be present to win first and foremost. If your person doesn't answer within 2 minutes, I'll roll again. Must be present to win. Let's go. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? If it says Iron Antler, I swear. Oh, Miss George Ann. That's awesome. That's good. That's good karma right there.
Congratulations. And Grandma Kelly, I haven't started doing slides on those yet, but it's coming.
Let's see. Miss George Ann, please drop me an email. Let's see. I'm waiting for you to chat first. Let's see. There she is. Miss George Ann, what would you like, a sticker pack with a mystery coin, or would you prefer an Amazon gift card? Amazon gift card or a sticker pack with a coin? Amazon gift card. Just send me an email. All you have to do, all I need is your email address that's attached to your Amazon account, and I will get that out to you as soon as we get out of here tonight. I won't wait on that one. We'll get it rolled out pretty quick. Andrew, what's up, Andrew? Thanks for being here a little late. That's good enough, though. I thank you for stopping by. We are celebrating and hanging out with Scorpion today. ScorpionMetals. Please check out his channels on all forms of social media.
No, sir.
I'm sure you can find it if you look.
Behave yourself. Behave yourself. Get away from my food.
You're most welcome. We are going to knock it out of here tonight. Let me stop the share screen here. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Thanks for Greg for spending an hour with us. He literally had to scarf his dinner down, at the beginning of the stream because that's how
It's still here. I'll eat it in a minute.
he still hasn't gotten it all down. You guys are all really amazing. Be sure you reach out to him if you need anything made. If you get something from him made, I want to see it. So send me a picture. Everybody else, thank you guys for being here tonight. Luis, have a great night. I'm going to leave the stream run for a minute or two so I can talk and chat for a second. But I'm going to turn on a little bit of music, and we're going to call it a day. The business cards are awesome. Greg, hang out for a second. Don't disappear on me. And then you can talk for a second.
All right.
I had to clean up all this ice here. I had to get rid of my